Hello. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing good. Yeah, long time no see. Sorry about that. I have been doing creative things, just not creative things that I'm recording. I've been sorting a lot of collage images and things like that. I don't know why I took that on right now. I really shouldn't have. I got so much other things on the go. But yeah, my big Kallax bin that has all the collage images I've been dumping kind of thing, finding and dumping in. I've got that. I'm sorting that. So yeah, and I'm trying to put like the plastic envelopes, like these. I'm kind of using those as a file system in it. So like any of my large images that won't fit in my little boxes in my Kallax unit, like, you know, big backgrounds or large images of people and stuff, I'm going to put in there, and they're filed by different categories. So yeah, I'm working on that. And I've also been hauling out. Look at my favorites bin. These are my favorite collage images, the ones that I'm leaving as like just a mixture. I'm going to leave them all willy-nilly in here. We'll see how that works though. There might be too many in here for me to really create with, but like I'm thinking that maybe I'll haul out like the really big backgrounds and stuff. And yeah, they are my favorite, but yeah, they're really ginormous in here. So maybe I'll keep this down to more like collage images instead of backgrounds. I can see that being an issue with the huge pages. But yeah, it's a trial and error thing. So I'm going to do a little collage today. Look at this sticker I found. This is from Sad Artworks. So SAD artwork, yeah, works.com. So yeah, she's a great artist. I believe she's out of Halifax, Nova Scotia, because that's where I see her, is at HalCon, the Halifax, you know, Comic-Con convention every year. And yeah, I always buy her artwork. She does these little fat burbs and things. It's really funny. She I think it was a sheet of stickers from here. It was like derpy pigeons and stuff. Yeah, she does great work. Anyway, so I stuck that on there. And a cool little name, that label that Kim's friend Thelma made. She gave me a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I have been kind of, normally in these like larger books, I don't go through and glue random things so much. It's usually the smaller books. Yeah, but I have been doing that. I had hauled this book out. I do have a couple cross-stitch books that I have kept. I don't have many craft books. Before we moved, I had gotten rid of most of them because I'm like, okay, I'm going to look online. But there were a couple. I love this one because it was the 2001 cross-stitch designs and it's little motifs. But yeah, this was the dust jacket for it. And the cover of the book is the exact same image. So it's not like a, you know, plain cover. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just cut the dust jacket up. Don't care about the dust jacket. It's more of a pain in the rear end than anything when you're trying to look through the book. So yeah, I just stuck them on here. Isn't that neat? And they're like kind of embossed, like they're kind of 3D. I don't know if you can see that. It's really cute. So yeah, I've just been kind of sticking things in here willy-nilly as I'm kind of, as I'm going through images and sorting and stuff. Once I've had enough of that, I was kind of like, I'm doing it on the couch in the rec room. So once I've had enough of that, then I'm like, I'm going to do a little bit of gluing. So I glue things in, like Smarties. In Canada, Smarties are this little chocolate color, candy coated chocolate candy. We also have what you guys have in the US, you call Smarties. We call those rockets, the little pastel-y, you know, pasty, whatever, like chalky, whatever. But yeah, these are called Smarties. And this was birthday cake flavored. And then just random bits and pieces I glued onto the cereal bag, and it actually stuck pretty good. I used my art glitter glue to stick that on, I believe it was. Yeah, so I've just been kind of sticking images through, nothing, you know, nothing serious. Like I found these and then I found that. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll make a little page. So yeah, unfortunately I haven't been in the mood to, you know, get up off that couch and come into my studio and do recording per page because I'm not really doing pages, but well, I guess I did a couple pages. I found this awesome picture of this eagle and it looks exactly like the eagle that lands on the beach, not far from our place. So that's what I wrote about, was like, yeah, you can drive by and he'll be sitting on a sandbar eating, which is really cool. So I did a little story. I want to do more stuff like this, more little stories and things. Yeah, more like personal journaling kind of thing of all cool little things. And I also did this one. We saved the bag from the Lay's turkey dinner. I was very excited about these, the turkey dinner chips, because I was like, oh my goodness, that's awesome, because I love turkey dinner, one of my favorite meals. But yeah, they weren't great. They just tasted like chicken chips. So like chicken bouillon, which I don't like. Ugh. I was so hopeful for those, but yeah, look, yuck. I gotta redo that, but yeah. So I just been kind of, you know, at the end of the day when I'm like, okay, I've had enough sorting, I just kind of quickly glue something in or glue a few things in here and there. See, I thought that looks so nice with that, doesn't it? yeah, so I think I'm going to try to do a page in this today. So I've got going with me. I don't know where these came from. I think they were from when I was doing decorating the pages in my little binder. I don't have my little binder glue book. Yeah, so they were just on my desk. So I'm like, maybe I'll use those. And I've got this, which is an envelope of stuff that I want to put in my junk journals. So yeah, like some of them are just random little things, like little tags and things, but some of them will have a story. Like this one is going to be a story because there's a guy Rob works with, one of his coworkers. He's originally from Costa Rica, and this is his in-laws' coffee plantation or whatever. They like make the beans and grind the beans, package them, and everything. They do everything on site. So they were up a couple months ago to visit him in Canada, and they brought him a bunch of coffee. So he gave us some, and it is the most wonderful smelling coffee ever. It's so great. Yeah, so I just kind of got stuff in there that I just kind of want to jam into junk journals that I like, packaging from friends, things like that, cool packaging. So, and I also I've been working on a lot of projects around the house. So including, those of you who are like late Gen X, early millennial, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I did a series of paintings, 3x3, so 9 paintings square, of the Mario Brothers slot machine. I think it's from Super Mario 3. Correct me if I'm wrong. The slot machine. So if you search it online, so many people have done it. So I was like, yeah. So I had gotten the canvases, and Rob put them up on the wall in our makerspace. It's right above our makerspace desk. And I had sketched the figures, but I hadn't painted them. So just the other day I was like, okay, let's do this. So I painted them, and it took me a few days. So that's what this is. When I'm doing paintings and things, I always keep like a drop paper near me, and I like doing this. Like this is just like a sewing book. I have a lot of vintage sewing books, and this is a nice paper. It kind of feels newsprinty, but it's definitely heavier. So I mean, I've already gone through it. There's no images that I'm super crazy about. It's just random. So I use this for painty paper. So to not waste my paint, I clean my brushes off on that, and then I kind of sometimes I kind of doodle or whatever. So that's what this is from, my painting I've done this week. Yeah, and I've painted some old books I have in my dining room. Sorry, I'm very chatty today, by the way. In my dining room, I have a big bookshelf with all my vintage pastel stuff on it, like dinnerware and things to display. So I painted some books, old books that weren't worth anything. I painted them just off-white, so I got a lot of paint there. So yeah, I've been working on all kinds of paintings, but these are the colors that I painted in the background of my Mario paintings. Oh wait, that shows it way better. So I did the purple, the pink, and the teal, like the blue, and it looks really nice. If I do say so myself. I was gonna leave. I saw some where the backgrounds were just plain, and I thought about leaving it plain, but oh, look at that, right? But then I'm like, you know what? I'll try the colors. If I don't like it, then I'll just paint them back to white. But no, I loved it, of course. Loved it. And it adds such a pop of color to our basement, because our basement is very pastel-y. It's like a very pale purple and a very pale blue, the walls. So yeah, it adds a pop of color, and I love it. So I've been going on like finishing stuff around the house and painting bits and blah, blah, blah. So I'm currently also working on my Kallax. In my Kallax, I have a bunch of the big bins, like the fabric bins, but they're gray fabric. So I'm like, ugh. So I'm painting them. I've painted them background colors right now, and I'm only using, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 maybe. And yeah, I'm using 10 in my Kallax, and then I painted a couple extras because I have some in my closet. So yeah, I'll be able to, oh, look at that. I'll be able to, replace those kind of things. So yeah, I'm getting those going on. I am making a video of that, but it's going to be like a time-lapse kind of video process kind of thing. So, but they're underway. Yeah. What do you think? I think that goes really good with that, right? The purples and the blues. So yeah, some of this painty paper, like I just clean my brushes off, and some of it I consider, kind of done or whatever. And then others I can come back and do some more. Like I have my paint markers out. Others I'll come back and do some more fancy, stenciling and mark making and things on them. But yeah, it's nice to have a stash of painty paper. I do like using it as pages in my journals when I make them. But I also like having a stash that I can just play with. Oh, and speaking of penny papers, so Deb had moved, so she packed away a lot of her stuff, and I told her not to pack away her jelly plate, so she lent it to me. I've got it for I don't know how long, but I'm very excited to start playing with a jelly plate. For a long time, I didn't know what the point of them was, because I was like, okay, it's just painty paper. You're just doing layers of paint and designs and stuff on the paper, which I can just do. It seems like an extra step kind of thing. But then I discovered, after watching videos, about the image transfer thing. And I'm all about like printmaking. I love printmaking. And I haven't done it in forever, but yeah. Yeah, so I'm very excited to try that. Like you can transfer images from magazines and things and do like artwork, you know, from that. And so I'm very excited to give that a try. So as I'm going through my images, I'm taking out some black and white magazine images to try to use those for transfer. And that'll be cool. Yeah, so yeah, I haven't been in my craft room or my studio for like really a couple weeks because yeah, I've been doing stuff all around the house kind of thing. Like all the painting I'm doing upstairs, like the books and the bins and I'm doing some picture frames, things like that. I've been doing in the dining room, kind of taking over the whole floor. Yeah, so, and then what I've been doing too is when I get stuff and sort stuff and whatever, I'll bring it in this room and just kind of put it on the table or on the floor in like a reusable shopping bag type thing. So right now it's kind of piled up like extremely. So yeah, it kind of hinders me wanting to create in here. But today I'm going to do some cleaning up in here. Things have to be cleaned up and put away. I thought this was really cute. Just the little name, the Echo Park. Super cute, right? I'll make a little tab. Maybe I'll do it like right here. So what's everyone else been up to? Other than, oh, I do have some news. We are looking to adopt kittens. We're not quite ready yet, but I did tell Rob, like he was maybe suggesting like in the new year around his birthday kind of thing in January. But I told him, I'm like, I don't know if I can deal with the house being empty at Christmas time, you know? So, because, yeah, that's the one thing that's really bugged us the most with losing both of our cats is, yeah, it's so quiet, so quiet in the house. So, yeah, I think we're almost kind of ready. We're looking anyway for, it's still going to be emotional, but we're, yeah, looking for some new babies. We had gone and visited some in the pet store because that's where our rescues now. It's so nice that they do that. Like the pet stores, they house like, you know, rescue kittens to be adopted kind of thing, or rescue cats and kittens, which is really nice. When I was younger, like my teens and a kid and stuff, like as a kid, like pet stores would sell like cats, like, you know, like puppy mill animals and stuff. Like, yeah, so it's nice that they don't do that anymore. As someone who worked in a pet store, yeah, it was terrible seeing like the animals come in and just like cardboard boxes all full of pee and filthy and stuff. Yeah, it was terrible. So kudos to pet stores that are doing that now. They, you know, they house animals from different rescues to help them find homes. So yeah, we've been visiting pet stores, meeting babies. And so far we haven't found, we want to get two together. And we want to make sure that maybe they're like a bonded pair. Because Luna and Artemis, or well, Luna, she spent like a good 10 years hating Artemis. So, which was so sad for him. He's like, you're my sister, you know, we're supposed to be BFFs. But yeah, no, she hated him. So, and because of that, yeah, I'm like, I don't want to be picky about what cats or whatever, you know, colors and things. But yeah, we can't do another calico because Luna was just terrible to him. And our doctor told us that, our vet told us that years ago, like when she kind of started getting a little cranky. He's like, oh yeah, calicos. He's like, they'll get crankier as they get older. Yeah, not kidding. Not kidding. She made it to 19 and a half. And the last couple of years of her life, hissing was just part of her regular vocabulary. Like every day, she'd like meow, meow, hiss, meow, meow, like telling us a story. And I'm sure every time she hissed, she was talking about Artemis, how much she hates him. So yeah, we're hoping to find a couple that are, yeah, that love each other. I do kind of regret, like years ago, you know, maybe when they were like 10 or something and Luna started hating Artemis. I kind of regret not getting a kitten or something for him to love. This is Bathtub Bliss, St. Marie de Kent. Oh, it has her. Oh, she's got a Facebook and an email. I was getting her things from the Bactouche Farmers Market. But yeah, I'll check that in a little bit. Yeah, she's got great soap and it smells so good. Soap and everything. So it's nice to support local. I used to get my soap at the Moncton's Farmers Market, but the lady there, I don't know what she does to her soap, but like halfway through the bar, it just stops smelling. It just smells like nothing. It's so weird. It's like the scent's only on like the first, you know, a little bit of layer or something. I don't know anything about soap making really. So yeah, if anybody knows why that is, let me know. But the Bathtub Bliss lady, yeah, her stuff smells good right down to the last little morsel. The last wee bit. Okay, that looks so pretty. I love these colors. Love, love, love these colors. What else am I going to put on there? I wonder if I have... where'd I put that? Oh, right here. Yeah, so I figured I'd come in, do a little, you know, just relax and collage kind of thing. Like I've got things like that's a postcard from somebody I want to put in. Just random stuff. This is a little bit of paper towel. Oh, what about this? Oh, that's really pretty. This was a gift. I think this is on the gift bag. Yeah, Sweet Jen. Gift bag that Kim Newberg gave me. I could kind of like tape it and then you can flip them. Or maybe attach it by like a little, so you can flip them over. A little, maybe I could do like I should have did this as a pocket. Snap. I could have done that as a pocket and just tucked him in there so he's loose. Womp womp. I kind of get going here and I don't think about, you know, I don't think any steps ahead. It's just to, yeah, I just kind of glue as I go. Sometimes, it depends. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I glue as I go, and sometimes I've got everything all kind of planned out. Smart Sweets. It's such a cute little font. Oh, Megan Billings Pottery. Huh. I'll have to check her out, because usually when I grab business cards like that, it's an artist I want to check out. Like sometimes, yeah, if it's a show or something I'm at, and I'm like, okay, I can't, you know, I can't buy your pottery right now or something. I'm not shopping for myself. I'm shopping for, you know, Christmas or whatever. Yeah, I'll always grab their cards. So I'll have to check her out. Oh, there's these cute socks too. Those are cute. Yeah, so I'm going to probably in the new year get on doing some, oh, there's the card, Sad Artworks, Comedy and Art. Maybe I'll put that on the cover. It's a sticker. Yeah, get on doing a little bit more of the personal journaling kind of thing. Oh, look, there's another Jennifer. Yeah, doing like some little stories and things like that. Oh, that's so pretty. This is from a swap. I love that card. And I love this just like this. Like, I'm not even going to like remove that, I don't think. Remove the stickers. I'm just going to glue them in like that. So yeah, trying to get some little bits and pieces going on. That's cute. I peeled those off envelopes for sure. Every little bit and piece that I love, it's like, yeah, can't throw it out. So I'm going to start gluing them in books. But yeah, I'm also going to start printing off some pictures and things to go with little stories. Some of these little bits and pieces. Because that's the problem. I haven't been organized enough to do like personal little junk journaling stories kind of thing. Really love that. Milk Joy. I had ordered some stuff from them, I think on Etsy. It was a little, yeah. I mean, I guess I could, but meh. Oh, wait. Before I do anything else, I am going to stick this on there. Maybe not. It kind of doesn't really go. Yeah, doesn't really go with that. I like the colorful stuff instead. So what's everyone else been up to? I've been so busy. So busy. Okay, this ain't going to come off here, so I'm actually just going to cut it. And glue it on as is. For this, just to make sure it sticks a little better than a glue stick, I'm going I'm going to use my art glitter glue. Yeah, I've also been doing a lot of sorting and organizing, you know, trying to get the house ready to have new kittens. So we've been working away in the rec room, kind of organizing that a little better because it was kind of just, I don't know. I mean, it was organized mostly, but like the makerspace part of the rec room. But yeah, it definitely needed a little work, and we've got it going on really good now. Rob's been doing a lot of work in there. And I've got to, we've done a little Christmas decorating, but I've got to haul out the Christmas totes from the storage room. Well, Rob's going to haul those out, not me, but got to sort them. Got to go through them. It's a good time to sort them because, yeah, we're hauling out stuff to decorate. Rob bought a pink tree a couple days ago for my pastel living room. Now, it kind of, like, a little bit blends in because, I mean, my walls in the living room, our walls are coral. So it does kind of blend in, but I'm putting all, like, other, like, green and blue ornaments on it. So, yeah, I got to find all the Christmas balls, vintage Christmas balls. I love vintage Christmas balls. I have so many of them too. This is such a mishmash of things in this in that bin. Like different styles and colors, and like that's really cute in there too. Isn't it? Let's see. I like these trees, but they got to go. We had some snow the other day, but really we haven't had much snow. I mean, we're on the east coast of Canada, and it used to be that we'd get like so much snow. But yeah, things are definitely different now. Yeah, yesterday I saw I don't know if it was a wasp or hornet or something, and I was like, really? Really? It's like getting near to the end of November, and that's ridiculous. That's crazy. Yeah, temperatures have definitely changed, global temperatures, and it's making the weather very different here. Okay. Oh, how adorable is this house, right? Isn't that cute? This isn't, you know, doesn't make any sense. No rhyme, no reason to this. I just kind of, yeah, just kind of gluing in whatever random. Maybe I'll wait for that, find a better use for that. You know what? This will be cute tucked in an envelope, like the little one I did. Yeah. Okay. Now that I've stuck that on there, I kind of want to stick this down here. I'm totally going to. Oh, look, and that's not stuck. Oh, yeah, because it's plastic. So it's going to take forever to dry. It's not instant dry. So, yeah, I'm going to do some organizing in the craft room today. Because, like I said, I've been kind of bringing in bags and boxes and stuff. And just kind of setting them, you know, around my table and on my table. So now it's a little much in here. Yeah, I got to get that organized so I can actually work in here. And plus, got to turn the heat on soon. It is getting a little chilly in here, so need to, Rob's big on, you know, you got to make sure things can circulate. The heat can circulate. These colors just spark so much joy. Oh yeah, and this one, she had printed the, she obviously prints them on color inkjet or whatever. Inkjet, not laser printers. So yeah, the colors all ran when I believe I was opening it. My hands were wet. Yeah, because I had like gotten in the shower and then realized I needed a bar of soap. So or actually, no, this is baking soda. This was a bath bomb. Yes, so yeah, my hands were wet when I was opening it, so it made it run, but I thought it was really pretty. Yeah, I'm glad I hauled that out because now I can look her up online and get some soap. Her soap is the best. What do you think? Cute, right? Very cute. feel like this one might end up needing some bling. So I'm excited. The crafty Christmas markets are starting up. I haven't gone to any yet, but I got a list. So yeah, I like Christmas shopping. Not like shopping, but like shopping during Christmas. There we go. Because everything's all, you know, Christmassy and decorated. And yeah. It's all like festive feeling. How about that? Isn't that cute? That is so cute. If I do say so myself, I'm going to stick that back in the envelope. Okay. See, sometimes pages do come together very quickly. And it's neat to go through and like glue an image here and there, because then that acts as a prompt. So yeah, if you don't know what you're doing on a day or whatever, you can go through and be like, oh, look at this plane. Okay, well, I'll do something with this plane. I'll do, you know, like a travel themed montage or whatever, or, you know, yeah. And I like to go through and kind of put like things together. Like I found this picture, which is gorgeous. I don't know if it's a real watercolor painting, but it's a watercolor painting. Like, oh, it is too. It's signed. Yes. I believe that came out of a vintage something or other. Did it? Nope, it did not. But yeah. Oh, I think that was from the Florida travel guide. Yes. Look at the colors on that. And then I found this little, just a little tiny bit, and I was like, that looks really cool together. So yeah, sometimes I do that, but then other times I'll be like, yeah, okay, I got this plane. I'm going to write a story about it, or, you know, or this little dude. Like I could definitely write a story about, you know, learning to roller skate, because that was definitely a learning curve for me. Yeah, I wonder if that little, I could, no, I guess he doesn't really go, but I'll definitely use an envelope, tuck that into an envelope. Doesn't really go with these two, but oh. So I found this, I had this popsicle game, and it was little popsicle sticks, and they're all little like riddles or whatever, little kid jokes. What's the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? One's really heavy, one's a little lighter. I thought that was hilarious. I haven't got anything on this yet, but I imagine I'll put a little, you know, I'll put a little something, a little story or something. Yeah, so this is, yeah, I'm madly in love with that. Like, look at that. Gorgeous. And it's too bad I tore there. Wrinkled and tore. I wasn't too careful putting that on. It was kind of weird gluing like thin magazine paper, gluing it onto these because the paint chips are 3D. So yeah, I kind of figured I might have a little problem there, but it is what it is. It's just a junk journal, just mine, whatever. Not sure what I'm going to put on the back of this, but I'll figure something out. Yeah, so this is a lot of fun to work in, definitely. And things like this was an envelope I had gotten, and somebody like drew all these little doodles, the person I got it from. So I'm going to leave that like that. And then on the inside, I'll just put a little, you know, little something. Yeah, so that's where I'm at right now, trying to do projects around the house, get things done, get things organized so we can get babies. And I think actually tomorrow's Black Friday on Amazon, I think I'll order maybe a cat tree so we can have a cat tree all ready when we do find babies. Yeah, so yeah, that is it for me, I think, for today. I think I'll do what I'll do. Today's Thursday. I think I'll do a Thrifty Thursday video because stuff's been piling up there too. And yeah, then this video will be tomorrow, Friday. So yeah, until next time, yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, hope you have a creative rest of your week. Bye. Say bye, Rob.
Bye, Rob.